Now let's create a program to illustrate the capabilities of arrays. I will erase this codes here. So we will create a program where first we ask the user to input 5 grocery items. And then enable user to retrieve or print out what's in the list. So since we need an input from the user, we need the scanner library. So import java.util.scanner, semicolon, and then instantiate it. So scanner library scanner the object equal to new scanner system.in. And then we will declare a string called grocery items with a size of 5. Next is to ask the user to input 5 grocery items. So first we let the user know what to input. So system.out.print, enter your list of 5 grocery items. So since we need to ask the user 5 times, we will use for loop. So int I equal to 0 for the initialization, I is less than 5 for the condition, and I++ for the iteration. And inside the for loop block, let's put grocery items, and then I, which is our variable in the for loop, equal to scanner.next. So this means every time the user types something, it will be assigned to first grocery items with the index of 0, and then loop again 1, 2, 3 until 4. So this is one way para maka-input yung user ng value sa array natin. Next is to print the grocery items. So let's just copy this loop and paste it here since 5 times pa rin naman maglo-loop. So we won't change anything in our for loop conditions. Pero dito sa baba, let's change it to system.out.print and then grocery items I. So this is how you print all the items. So let's run our code and test. Input eggs, next is milk, next is coffee, next is salt, and then sugar. So when we press enter, everything is printed out. It doesn't look good, so let's add another system.out.print above in here, and then change the string into this is your list of grocery items. So when we run and retest, input coffee, milk, sorry for the spelling of the coffee, sugar, salt, oil. So now we have, this is your list of grocery items string. What if we want to retrieve specific item on a specific index lang? So let's copy these lines of codes here, paste it down here. Tapos, let's change the string into what item you want to retrieve. Input 0 to 4 only. Kasi ito yung index ng string natin. Kasi 5 lang yung size. Next is declare an int equal to index scanner dot next int. So this is to accept the index na galing sa user. And then let's remove this for loop because we don't need this. Kasi magre-retrieve lang tayo ng isang item. Depende sa index na in-input ng user. So instead of I, index yung ilalagay natin. Then add the string. So quotation item is quotation plus. So let's run and test our program. Let's input 5 items first. Sugar, milk, coffee, salt, eggs. So what item you want to retrieve? Input, let's make it bigger. What item you want to retrieve? Input 0 to 4. So 4 is, yun, item is eggs. So I want to do this multiple times. So I want to add a do while loop. Add do, remove these codes here, put it inside the do while loop, and then indent these codes. Kailangang masanay kayo na maglagay ng indentation sa mga codes nyo para later on kung kailangan nyo i-edit yung code nyo, hindi siya ganun na nakakalito kasi may proper indentation ka na nilagay. Next is to add system.out.print. We will ask the user para kung gusto ba niyang mag-retrieve ulit ng item. So system.out.print, do you want to retrieve an item again? Yes or no? Y or N? Semicolon at the end. And then let's declare a string above. So you can declare it below scanner on instantiation, but you can also do it here. So string answer, semicolon, and then in line 50, you add answer equal to scanner.next int. I also want to declare car letter, type it here. And then again, it's a good programming practice to group everything. So since we have our initialization and instantiation here, I will cut and paste this line of codes in here. So next is on line 53, you type letter equal to answer.car at 0. Then while our condition is letter is equal to capital letter Y or letter equal to small letter y. As you can see, hindi ako gumamit ng 2 uppercase or 2 lowercase. Gumamit ako ng or sa condition para makater yung capital letter na input at small letter na input. You can modify this and use 2 uppercase method or 2 lowercase method. I'm just showing you that you can also use the or operator here. Again, don't forget the semicolon at the end. Let's just comment this line of codes here. And then let's run and retest our program. So enter 5 grocery items: milk, coffee, salt, sugar, creamer. So what item you want to retrieve? I will put 3. So the item is sugar. Do you want to retrieve another item? So answer is yes. Next is I will input 2. The item is salt. And then yes again. I want to know what's the item in index 0. So result is milk. You want to retrieve again? Yes. Item is 10. So again, 10 is not part of the index in our grocery items array. So we have this index out of bounds exception. Again, it's okay for now. We will deal with exceptions in the future videos. Ito naman, I will show you another way na instead na gagamit tayo ng letter, kunin natin yung input if the user wants to try again as the word yes. So I'll comment out the letter, this line of code here, and then change the condition into answer. Dot equals ignore case, yes. So then I'll change it to yes or no. So instead na letter, and then I will comment out this line of code here. So this do while loop here is equal to what we have earlier. So binago lang natin yung condition na instead na letter na y is word na yes ang i-accept ng condition natin.